Can you build something under the sea somewhere waiting for... like that? Hydraulics, plasmids, other stuff that you'll have to go back and watch. And today, I expect no different. If you don't know me, hello. I'm an award-winning science educator and Chris Evans before he took the super serum, Kyle Hill. Mainly, I do science and science education and outreach, and most of that work is now on YouTube. But here, I'm your science guy, playing classic science and science fiction-y kind of games. We're doing high-level things here at the facility. I built my own BIOSHOCK-style wing. Don't worry about the propaganda, it still applies. Everything is going towards our nerdy mission here at the facility to both educate and entertain. We're gonna have a nice, comfy stream today. Comfy? Sure. This is the final BIOSHOCK stream for Scientist Plays. I think we've gone through a lot of the science of BIOSHOCK. I don't want to keep playing this game forever. So, what conditioner do you use in your hair? Wouldn't you like to know? Okay, alright, okay. Let's get out of the gaming center and let's get into Rapture, huh? I am using telekinesis mostly because it's the best. He doesn't have a little sister with him, so I'm not going to bother with him. Because this is the final stream, we're going to try to progress through the story as much as we can at the moment. Because why not? Oh, hey. Yeah, didn't expect the old telekinesis trick, did you? They never do. So right now, in BIOSHOCK, if you haven't played it before, Andrew Ryan has tried to poison me. Hack the planet. Andrew Ryan has tried to poison me by sabotaging the air supply, which is provided by all the trees. So I have to come up with a cure for the trees. As do we all. Hack the planet. Oh, we're getting good at it. I know there's little sisters and stuff that I could be getting. But again, I want to proceed through the story. Madam, please. I want to proceed through the story and get to as many science lessons as we can. What is an airlock? And why do you need an airlock? So, this is what an airlock looks like in this game. And an airlock is a way to literally lock air in place. And so when you hear that something is hermetically sealed, for example, hermetically sealed means it's airtight. That's all it means. I didn't know what hermetically sealed meant for the longest time. I thought it was just some science word, but it means airtight. And when you have pressurized environments, it's very important to have the pressure equal between sections of that environment. Because if you were to, say, an airlock in a space station, if you were to go from atmospheric pressure, like the International Space Station is pressurized at, 14.7 pounds per square inch, around 100 kPa, kilopascals, that is, for all of you in Turkey and Germany and Finland, 100 kPa, if you were to just open the door, a small airlock like this, to space, which has essentially 0 kPa, then that air would rapidly follow that pressure gradient, and you'd get blown out into space. If you were right next to the door, that air is going to be moving at the speed of sound through that door, and that's bad. Similarly bad things happen if you want to go from a pressurized environment like Rapture to water or the deep sea, which has a crazy different environment, right? So in both cases, in an airlock, you would step in space, you would step in, this back end would seal behind you, and you'd still have atmospheric pressure in here. And then you'd be in a spacesuit, they'd evacuate all the air from this volume, such that the interior volume of the airlock matched the exterior pressure. The interior pressure matches the exterior pressure, so when you open the door, there's no explosive decompression. In water, because water is incompressible, what you would want to do if we wanted to enter into the deep sea from Rapture. We would enter this airlock, the air would be evacuated, we'd be inside of our suit, and then you fill this volume with water, such that when I open the door then, those two water pressures will be equivalent, and I can step out without being literally crushed to death by the pressure of water. So, science lesson number 2. Whew, starting out strong. What's an enzyme? Science lesson number 2.5. An enzyme is a molecule or chemical in a chemical reaction that speeds up or augments that chemical reaction but is not changed itself. That's what an enzyme is. 2.5. Science lesson 2. Don't worry about it. Oh, okay. You nailed that. Did she get killed by that? Ma'am. Yeah, this circuit. Shut up. Oh, hey, buddy. Bye-bye. Oh. No, you can't see me. I want to hack it!
I just do what I'm told! I always just do what I'm told!
Man, that is a creepy thing to say.
I traded you all over for Mammon.
I know you.
Hack it! Hack everything. Flammable and inflammable mean the same thing! Uh-oh. My body! Hack the planet. That seems too good.
No way, Jim. It's not safe. Haven't you heard? Atlas's bandits are everywhere.
Hold on a second there. Hack it! What did we say last time? We said that if you decrease... This is misleading. Because if you decrease the diameter of a pipe with a certain flow rate, like as you can see in this little tube here, if you decrease the diameter with a certain flow rate, the velocity of the liquid actually has to go up rather than down. So what should be depicted here to show, like, oh, you can use this tube to make it go slower. It should be a much wider pipe, a big, thick boy, as it were. Wait, where am I? What is this? Who are you? Hey, bye-bye. But Kyle, what are you doing? Oh, okay. You'll see. That did nothing to him! That's supposed to be doing a lot more. I don't know why. Which door is he gonna come through? It's okay. It's okay. It's okay. Usually that play with, I'm sure that noise isn't annoying at all, right? Usually the play is to put a bunch of proximity mines on something and then throw it at them. And that should take, like, that can almost one-shot them, literally. So I don't know why it didn't do that. Where am I going?
Fontaine is dead. Rapture lives.
Alright. Not the bees! I feel like we're going to be using this a lot. Which is why they give you the gene bank right there. Oh yeah, we got to use the smoke and stuff. Oh yeah, this room sucks. I remember. Because there's bad guys in here and all that stuff. Did I get them all? Did I get them all? I think I did. Oh. Did I not? This one? This one? There we go. Didn't I already get it? Am I going nuts here? No one asked you to psychology them, Atlas. Who are you? Twitter? Oh god. Oh god, Twitter's gonna end humanity, isn't it? Hack everything! Part of me wishes that music still sounded like this. And by part of me, I mean all of me. Excuse me, I just... Oh. Well, stop it. I walked right past you and you did nothing.
Come back when you get some money, buddy.
You come back when you get some money. I'm loaded. Can't you see how many people are subbing with Prime? Speaking of simping and going towards good cause, we did make a sizable, almost $8,000 donation to the great Grant Imahara STEAM Foundation last week. $8,000. We picked up the memorabilia that we paid for to donate that amount to the foundation. We brought the actual blueprint from one of the episodes that Grant worked heavily on Mythbusters. We brought it back to the facility. It's right behind me. And we are going to use that blueprint to make a video with Adam Savage to immortalize that blueprint and talk about our memories of the show and memories of Grant. So look forward to that. I've already talked to Adam about it. We're just setting a date. It's going to be good. It's going to be good. And that's the kind of stuff that simping goes for. It doesn't go towards... Look, I can promise you it's not going to go towards a mini fridge filled with Red Bulls. Hey, you trying to be creepy over there? Hey, you trying to be creepy over there? I mean, if you think about it, it does make sense. I mean, can you imagine being hit with like 150 pounds in the face at high speed? I mean, yeah, that could kill you. Easy. I feel like you could do a run of this game which is telekinesis only, aside from story stuff that you have to do. 'Cause it's just so strong. Calm down. I'm hacking Atlas. I'm hacking the planet. I don't think I've failed one of these yet today, huh? But Kyle, they're not even hard. Who asked you?
Hack the planet.
Oh, that twinkling means there's a story element somewhere around here. I need a UN... Smoke up! Where am I going? I need to get to a UN vent station. Was I just there? Oh, hello. Wrecked! Oh. No, did I aggro... Ah, I aggroed him. Crap. Alright. Look how much damage that does to him now. Yeah. Oh, maybe he was already damaged. Uh-oh. 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 Ah, come on. Come on! You can't keep doing that. Come on. So you have zero cool? It's called zero chill, by the way. How about a wine bottle right to the face? Right to the dome. That That could kill you easy. Where? Where? Oh, my body! Oh, come on. A wine bottle to the face at high speed. What I'm doing right now is, Andrew Ryan is trying to poison the trees. Well, poison the air. He's poisoning the air by killing the trees, and what I'm doing is creating a Lazarus vector to cure that stuff. Another 0.5 science lesson. So it brings it up to 3 today, Chad. The vector. A vector is like a vehicle. So something through which something else is transmitted. It's not the main source, but it's a vehicle for transmission. So a mosquito, for example, is a vector for malaria, which is a blood parasite. Mosquitoes don't generate or give you malaria themselves. It's a consequence of the parasite that they carry. So mosquitoes are vectors. Similarly, we use viral vectors to inject certain kinds of DNA or so like CRISPR uses a virus as a vector because CRISPR needs its material injected into cells, and viruses are very good at injecting themselves into cells. So viruses can also be a vector, but I can also be a vector to you for science. What am I doing? Okay, so now we're going to get back to the kind of difficult part, or a lot of enemies part, that I mentioned before on the last stream, where we go back to the office of this. They don't learn. Kyle Hill Science Vector, that's true. Now, we will go through the airlock, and you hear the pressure equalization? That's... Excuse me! Excuse me! Thank you. This is a bot shutdown panel. That's what I need. Look at these dumb bots. You got bodied. Don't call me a YouTuber. Hey. Huh? That doesn't kill you outright. Deploying the Lazarus vector now. No, not content creator. That's not... You're a science communicator, right? Yes. And I don't want to hear nothing else about it. Yeah, stay there. Yeah, stay in there. Perfect. Yes. Don't shoot me. Oh, this will be good. Yeah, keep the Big Daddy in here. And you fight for me now, big boy. I'm gonna do this. I'm just gonna wait. I think we just wait. I think we wait there. What's your favorite meme? What kind of question is that? SpongeBob. Okay. Oh. Bring it. Oh, you came from the other direction. Where'd you go? Come this way. Fools. Yeah. Yeah, hit the Big Daddy. There you go. There you go. There you go. Shovel to the face. Really? I feel like shovel to the face would do it, you know? Hit him. Hit him. Help me help you. Give me all your money and your smokes and your wallet. Nice shot. you want... Okay, you want to... Okay, alright. If you want to rumble, we can rumble. That's fine. I mean, like, what did you expect to happen? You know, like... He's dead.
I have to find this man. Where are you going?
There's no way you're just walking away from that crap, you know? Remember, I told you there's going to be a lot going on here. Give me a body. There we go. You fools! You fools! Snipe says, "Hey Show, love the Kyle, been a fan since early Because Science days. Was wondering if there's anything you did before Because Science. Just interested to see how you started." Yes, most of what I did before Because Science, which I'm trying to get to, is I was writing. I was science writing. You can find my writing on Scientific American, on Discover, on Wired, on Popular Science, back when I was a wee little boy, and on Nautilus, on the Boston Globe, those kind of places. I was at Scientific American and their blog network for a while, and then I was at Discover Magazine and their blog network, and then did freelance stuff over this, that, and the other thing.
Well done, lad. Take a deep breath and enjoy it. Then head over to Rolling Hills and get the bathysphere. Next stop is Ryan's house. It's time for blood.
Use it before you lose it. How is there... Kevin, tell Keeps to use that, and if they're not, they're dumb. Platinum, you're not gonna get to the Kevins. They have collars. Sturdy ones. A bag of poop to the face. This better kill him. Imagine your last second. The last sensation you have is of a bag of shit hitting you in the face. Like I was saying, the next stream that we're going to do is a Fallout stream. I want to hear from you about what a good scientist Fallout run will be, from what we can look like, to what we can wear, to what we have to use. Yep, gotta go Institute. Gotta go. Do you want to join the people trying to save these other people, or the people who are robots and stuff? Or do you want to be part of an underground facility that prioritizes science above all else and is trying to change? Has to wear a lab coat and glasses. Any other armor that I can fit over or under that, I will be able to wear, but for example, if wearing a lab coat takes off my chest armor, that has to be the case. Energy weapons only, aligned to the Institute. You can use power armor with your fusion cores and science perks, nerd rage perk, addicted to mentats, max out intelligence, science, and hacking while minimizing charisma. We need to go melee, that's power fist or a wrench. I think that's pretty good. And name him Kyle Hill. You will hear your name said out loud. Great idea. Is there any more science of BioShock that we can get into? Body tossing 101. Yeah, telekinesis is just way too strong in this game for whatever reason, so yeah. Gotta use it. Gotta throw the bees. I forgot how good this game is at atmospheric storytelling. Like, I thought that was just more of a Dead Spacey kind of thing that I remember from an old game like this. You gotta try Cyberpunk, you'll be in a dreamland. No. Science lesson number 4 today. The voltage coming out of your hand to do this and to hit something at a distance is absolutely insane. So every material has what's called a breakdown voltage. That's the voltage at which even a insulating material will turn into a conductor just because of how it's being transformed, heated up, destroyed by the flow of electricity. And so the breakdown distance of air, the breakdown voltage of air is quite substantial. Air is a good insulator. And so the breakdown voltage, I believe, is like 3 million volts per meter. I think. And at 3 million volts per meter, that means if I'm shooting, what, 3-4 meters here? Millions and millions of volts. You can't get out that easily. Oh, this is the, oh, I love this storyline inside of, this is great. I'm a safety advisor for an electrical company. The level of volts Kyle is talking about is far greater than any electrician will ever worked with. That's coming out of this dude's hands.
Atlas Ryan.
I got that right? 3 million volts per meter? I'm a smart guy. I'm a science boy.
No one touches me! No!
Was that a one-shot on a spider? Nice. Where? Oh, man. This telekinesis is too strong, man.
No!
Lady, you gotta calm down, right? You gotta respect electricity. Come on.
Welcome, Frolic.
Ew.
The artist, yes. The artist knows there is richer.
I know I'm being
to
quiet,
do.
but just the atmosphere of this part is just fantastic.
For example, I test you, little moth.
To
But
a
for
flame.
a reason. I test all my disciples. Some shine
Hack
like
it.
galaxies, and some
Gotta hack it. Gotta hack it. Gotta hack it. Some sort of button? No. I'm Andrew Ryan. I scatter potato chips randomly. If you want to eat them chippies, go ahead. Make my D. Are you telling me I come this far and no one's gonna welcome me to the Circus of Value? Squirrel Girl cheering with the 420 bits. Thank you. Also, nice. Also, I wasn't paying attention. I was trying to read your chat, and now I have no idea where I'm going. Vision Phoenix says, I like your stories, but I'm conflicted because of all the negativity surrounding nuclear power. Yeah, unfortunately, I have to present the information as is, and actually what happened. And I think what I said was in that latest Half-Life history is that these disasters and such. Drippy Geek, what up, man? What I say is that this is what happens when we don't understand, respect, and regulate nuclear energy and power and nuclear sources properly. My argument is, and it remains, that if we do nuclear energy in the right way, it is the way forward in terms of clean energy production on a massive scale. Trust me, I've read and talked and filmed a lot about nuclear energy and nuclear power, and I'm still 100% behind it as an energy source. Nothing. You hiding in there?
Wrench!
It's just too easy.
Presto, presto! No, no!
That's a lot of TNT.
Once again, young Fitzpatrick.
It's a lot of TNT.
Oh God, you sick fuck, let me out of there!
from yonder.
Science lesson 4.
I
Shut up. Science lesson 4.5. Trinitrotoluene. That's what TNT stands for. TNT explodes by releasing all the energy bound up in those chemical bonds. It is a direct translation of chemical potential energy into kinetic energy, heat energy, sound energy, and light. Trinitrotoluene. Science lesson 4.5.
death. The burden of the artist is to capture.
I like that
See
capture
young
and rapture are
Fitzpatrick
close.
here on the stage.
Perfect. Nailed it.
What are you waiting
Okay.
for? Fitzpatrick can't hold that pump. Oh, you've got Fitzpatrick caught in his moment of glory. It seems you've got the eye of the Shutterbug.
I do. I love pictures, especially of dead people.
And place his photograph in my
Come on. Is this how you're supposed to... Is this intended? Damn it! I'll try it one more time. Intended! I guess I'm stuck.
I was just getting warmed up. Come on!
Come on. Come on.
My part! Mine! Come where I can.
Come on. What am I supposed to be doing? Do I hack both of them? Do I hack the planet? Do I have time to hack them both? Hack the planet. Hack the planet. Oh, I don't want to hack this planet. Gotta get this one right here. Damn! Woo! Chechnya and vodka. Oh, that was the other science we were going to say. When he says that, when Sander Cohen says that, what was your favorite game growing up? It says Kegberto. Close one. Final Fantasy X, Super Mario 64, Ocarina of Time. They're all up there. But what I was going to say is when Sander Cohen says, so this is science lesson 5. So much today, so much learning, and we're almost done. Think about that. So much learning. That's what I can give to you. When Sander says like a moth, come here, little moth, he's alluding to the phrase like a moth to a flame. This begs the question, my smart chat. Why do moths and other insects fly into flames, or towards lights, or lamps, or that kind of thing? Think about it. What flames and lights and lamps are to a moth is an evolutionary trap. Moths, many nocturnal, if they're not all nocturnal, I don't know, but many nocturnal, they have evolved over millions and millions of years to navigate based on the relative position of a light source above them, the moon. And so it's been demonstrated that these insects that fly straight into lights, what they usually do is they're trying to keep a light source above their head at a certain angle to their head and their vision. Now, the moon being 400,000 kilometers away, or whatever it is, 384,400 kilometers away, that's a point light source that's almost never going to change its orientation in the sky because it's so far away from this little thing. And so the moth can keep the moon in one place and use that to navigate. The moon is always there. I'm always going to be this way. However, a point light source like a light bulb right here, if you are next to it, the light is going to be oriented like, this to the moth. But if you are far away from it, that orientation is going to change, right? Depending on where you are, the orientation of the light bulb to the moth is going to change, like it was going around the moon. So because we have these never before seen sources of light to these insects, they evolved without any artificial light whatsoever. And so what these artificial lights are doing are taking the place of the moon, and because they're so close and so intense, the moths keep trying to orient themselves to this light source, but they end up flying around it because the relative orientation keeps changing. A moth to a flame, or a moth to a lamp, is based on an evolutionary trap that comes from technology meeting millions of years of evolution.
Hurry now.
Okay.
My muse is a fickle bitch with a very short attention span.
Okay, I'm right here. I'm right here.
Do you see it? When Yeah.
Ooh, crossbow time.
Freed of his own kinks and defects.
Yes, crossbow is my favorite.
Here's the glorious news.
Crossbow has the trap bolts, but it also it headshots people, which I like.
Out in this place.
I only need telekinesis, baby.
The door to Poseidon Plaza is now open to you, my moth. Allow me to draw back the curtain.
Ooh, we are gonna be.
I can see your breath.
It sounds like he's right in the back of my head with that directional audio. Very cool. Very cool.
Guess the old grape finally sent someone. Son of a bitch. Left me to freeze. Oh, I've got a pose all picked out for you.
Oh, I guess you don't. Science fact. Science lesson 5.5. Cryonics, in its current iteration, is not a thing. If your body freezes all the way through, you are dead and you die and you can't come back. I know I talked about that in a previous stream, but that's why it's half a lesson. Wrenched. Gimme. There we go. There we go. Alright. So, yep. How fast can I do it? See that dodge? That was pretty good. It's, Bye.
Was bracing. I'm feeling full. Like
Yes, I'm childish. Shut up.
yes. Now put the picture.
Time to wrench people, huh? Koopa says this is the quality Twitch content I sub for. Ravdos says great interview with you on the Create Unknown podcast. Yeah, if you want to hear me talk more seriously about science communication than you've probably ever heard me talk about, go to the Create Unknown podcast and YouTube channel. Spiders. Headshot! Which allows me to do this. It's not fair. Hey, buddy. No, you don't. Oh, what? Body toss time, baby. I don't think body toss does much to these big Ds. Huh? So now we're going to try this strategy that we did before. Look at this strat. Really? Yeah, see that? Nice steel tip. Yeah, come on!
And I am not much to speak of. You give them hope.
Excuse me,
And
sir.
for this, I am grateful. I'll send something to demonstrate
Stupid
that
idiot.
gratitude.
What have we done today here in Rapture? Got to the next area. We went through no less than 5.5 science lessons. We threw a lot of bodies at a lot of people. Unfortunately, we did not get to the end of BioShock. We did not get to the big twist of BioShock, but that's fine if you haven't. I know a number of you haven't actually played the game, so Gregory, is that whale lore? Yes, he's lore. But he's not lore, he's Lorge. Oh! Kevin, the game center wasn't, is the game, can I get back in now? So let's end our playthrough. We did 6 science lessons, we did high-end headshotting gameplay. What size lead is in your Graph Gear 500? Graph Gear 500 is maybe the best pencil I've ever had. I just love the feel, I love the weight, I love the texture of the metal. It's fantastic. What is the size? I think it's standard 0.5 mil. Oh, it even comes with an eraser on the bottom. I love these pencils. I think it's 0.5 millimeter. Lead, which isn't lead, it's graphite. Lead is poisonous. Lead is neurotoxic. We have good evidence. Science lesson 6.5. We have, why did the world transition to unleaded gasoline? There used to be lead in gasoline. Why transition away from it? Well, aside from just being generally toxic, there was good epidemiological evidence to suggest that lead being in gasoline and being in the fumes thrown off by cars was connected to lower IQ, more aggression, and higher crime rates in areas with high pollution. So that's why we have unleaded gasoline now. And just last week, I believe the last country that used leaded gasoline on Earth switched away from it, so now there's no leaded gasoline on the planet. Well, we can end with your science question. In a fission drive for a spaceship, what would be used as the propellant? Would it just be the fission materials ejected out of the back, or something else like water or gas? Yes. So, in any kind of nuclear-powered spacecraft, you are still expelling, that was the word I was looking for earlier, expelling propellant. In nuclear-powered spacecraft, you still have to propel, all of rocket science boils down to throwing mass in a direction opposite that you want to go. In space with equal and opposite reactions, that's how you get thrust, that's how you get movement. And so even in a nuclear-powered spacecraft, you would use the intense heat generated to heat up a gas or a liquid, and you would throw that out the back as propellant. What's called the reaction mass. You throw that out, and that would propel your spacecraft forward. So yes, you're right on the money. Everyone, next we have to set up our Fallout Pure Science speedrun. As always, be nice to each other, especially on here and online. Because this, if you think about it, this is all we got. Take care. Kevin, this transition better work because the blast doors can't just